Hello there, Sagittarius. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly tarot forecast for the week of March 9th through March 15th. I am using the Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg once again. And so the first card that comes up for you, Sagittarius, is you have the Two of Clubs in reverse. Now, the Two of Clubs in reverse talks about a certain type of decision that you are procrastinating on Monday. So this is a decision between at least two different things that you have a lot of feeling about, or two different people that you have a lot of feeling about. And so you're really just trying to decide which person or which project or which situation that you want to go with. You really feel strongly about both of them. Both of them are things that really draw you in and that have, your real attention, that you would like to spend more attention with both. The situation here, though, is that if you keep holding on to both or all of these situations or persons, you're not able to move forward with any of them, because they all require a certain amount of energy and effort on your part, and you don't have enough of that to go around if you don't choose something. So that's what's going on here, is you have to pick one or the other, and you're procrastinating on it because it is a really tough decision to come to terms with. So that's what's going on Monday, just procrastination on that decision for you, Sagittarius. Tuesday, what we have coming up is we have the Three of Swords in reverse. And the Three of Swords in reverse is a card that says that you're doing some emotional healing. There's something going on. There's a heart injury. This is some kind of emotional injury that has happened to you in the past. Maybe someone that you really cared about has passed away. Maybe you had a big fight with your significant other. Maybe there's something that's going on in your family that really hurts your heart. Or maybe you witnessed something that someone else went through that really traumatized you emotionally. So what's going on Tuesday is you're healing up from that. You're getting past that, you're processing it, and you're coming into a place of healing and a place of peace about that situation on Tuesday. It's actually a very good card. Now, Wednesday, we have the King of Clubs showing up for you in reverse, Sagittarius. So what this is just telling me is that on Wednesday, there's something in your life that you're really having a hard time solving the problem on. Usually you don't have any trouble solving this type of problem, but it seems like there may be more emotions involved than normal for your type. How do I want to say that? In this situation, there's more emotions involved than normal, and so you're having a really hard time actually figuring out, okay, well, how am I going to take care of this situation? How am I going to solve this problem? So that is Wednesday. And then Thursday, what we have coming up is the Falling Tower in reverse. This is one of the best cards that you can get in reverse, actually. So the Falling Tower in reverse just says, I've got it coming in a couple of different ways, actually. So for some of you, this is talking about that recently you were in a situation that you felt safe and secure and like it could last indefinitely, and you were suddenly just yanked out of that situation unexpectedly. So now what's going on is you're starting to look around for ways to replace whatever that thing was in your life. You're looking for, how do I fill those holes? And what you're seeing is that the opportunities out there are actually better than the old situation that you got yanked out of. So that definitely is a good card. Now, the other way that this is coming in, and I feel like about 50-50, 50% are having the first way I just talked about, 50% are having this other way, which is you have some huge changes of perspective coming in. And so this is more of an internal energy shift, where how you look at things is really changing just suddenly and unexpectedly. It's like you've got this aha moment, and now you're like, oh, okay, so that changes the way you handle yourself in life in general. It's a big thing that is shifting within you. Okay, so Friday, what we have coming up is we have the Five of Swords in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse just talks about a really frustrating situation. There's some kind of project that you're working on where everybody should be aiming towards the same target or the same goal, but they're not. Well, I shouldn't say they're not. They are, but they all have different agendas about how to actually get there, and that's making the whole project spin its wheels and not get anywhere. So when this card comes in upside down, what that's telling me is that this situation is so chaotic that it's better if you can walk out of this situation rather than to stay in it or to walk into it, because otherwise it's just going to be a total drain on your energy. So better to walk away from the situation if you can. Saturday, what I have coming up is I have the Six of Swords in reverse for you, Sagittarius. So Six of Swords in reverse is telling me that Saturday you're beginning a new lifestyle change. Lifestyle change generally comes up as something to make you healthier. So this could be not drinking anymore. This could be cutting back on the smoking, eating healthier, exercising better, anything along those lines. Some kind of lifestyle change coming in on Saturday for you, Sagittariuses. Sunday. Three of Coins in reverse. I'm feeling like for many of you this is a family get-together. For some of you we're talking about friends or close friends, but there's a get-together, social, involves people, and I see it not going exactly the way you would have expected it to go. It's not coming off as happy and cheerful and wonderful as you had hoped before you got into that situation. Not saying that it's terrible, just saying it doesn't come up to expectations. All right, so Sagittarius, that is your week. For those of you who would like to have a private session with me, please check out my website first. Make sure I'm the right reader for you. I also do spiritual healing as well as mediumship readings. My website is amista.info. That's amista.info. Once you're there and you've poked around, if you still feel like I'm the best person for you to work with, then feel free to contact me and we'll set up a time for us to get together and help you. And then everybody else, I will see you all next week. Everyone have a great week. Peace out.